and welcome back to Try Hard Tuesdays. I'm your fashionably late host, Troubadour, and I got a fun team for y'all today. In today's video, we finally have a new Try Hard build to show off. I can't believe it. It's been almost over a month, I think, since the last Try Hard Tuesdays episode. I can't believe I'm still thinking of, unique enough Try Hard teams to do videos on after this is episode like, what, 76 or something? That's insane. I've mostly been doing a lot of achievement hunting lately and blind random stuff, but I've been getting that itch to try some new build ideas lately, and wouldn't you know it, we got a new tryhard build for all of you today, but it involves a lot of late game pets, so we're going to be doing some big pet stuff into elk pivots. So before we get into that, I first want to talk about this cool thing that Teamwood Games recently did, so check it out. You can now use a creator code to purchase superautopets packs, and by using that code, I will get a small percentage back, which is really cool. So hey, if you want to support me whenever you get new packs in the game, make sure you head over to teamwoodgames.com/account/shop. I'll have it in the description below. All you got to do is go to that website, log in with your superautopets accounts, and in the top right, you click that little 3 dashed lines. It'll pull up this picture here where you can enter a creator code. Make sure you use creator code Troubadour, and that will support me. As you saw in the last screenshot, let me throw it on screen again. You can get, any of the packs, any of the backgrounds, any of the paid stuff in the game, even the subscription, and you can still use credit card on any of that. And they even have a special bundle where you can get every pack in the game for a reduced price. And normally that is going to be $40, but as a special release exclusive sale, it's only $30 for the, I think, next, I don't know, week and a half or so. So if you don't already, if you want to own all the packs for a cheaper price, make sure you buy that option. And hey, if you buy any packs and want to support your boy Troubadour, why not use code creator Troubadour, link in the description. But anyway, with that shilling out of the way, let's talk about this run. I was covering it up accidentally there. I guess I was just talking too much. I did a really fun thing on turn 6. Here, I'll throw it on screen now because I'm lazy. I don't want to backtrack. Got 3 level ups on that turn thanks to the what was it, the level up and then the crow into beluga sturgeon into pill into level 2 dolphin, just to try and find an elk, because you know what, when you're running a late game team, especially for Try Hard Tuesdays, we got to do elk pivot. Elk is not as broken as it used to be. I've actually been seeing myself using a little jeweled caterpillar lately. No joke, it's actually not bad. It's just the starting stat line sucks, but honestly the gold generation is pretty darn nice for only 2 trumpets. It's definitely very reasonable. I've been using it a little more lately, but elk is what we decided to go with this time. Now you don't have to level up yourself up to level 3 anymore. I did that more so because it's easy with bass, and you can throw a seaweed on it, get a level 3 baby urchin, which is pretty valuable. I like having that in battle. So you know what, we'll go for the level 3 anyway, even though I'm not running starfish. We're gonna finally, we're doing some pretty nice for a while. We're gonna lose to this team with 1 big unit because we don't have any kind of, disruption to mess with their stuff there. When we hit turn 11 here, I talked about the build. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. We're gonna be using the Akhlut. I've got it on the team right here. Now, Akhlut is a pet that is kind of gone under the radar, honestly. There's a little hype around it when it came out, but you really don't see it too much. Basically how it works is whenever it faints, it'll spend 2 mana to give the friend behind it +3 attack and health permanently. So if it happens in battle, it'll still, keep the stats forever. And what you can do is use stuff like Amalgamation here so that when it gets resummoned with Mushroom, it can get mana and then spend that mana on giving the stats. So my idea here is to basically use that plus Tiger to generate a bunch of stats, and then onto a Tiger, and then conpedo that Tiger into other pets to use those stats. That's why you see stuff like Leopard and Sleipnir and I think Gorilla and stuff like that in this pack, just because they're just good pets that have high stats. Also just good utility pets like Bakunama because Disruption is great. You can see it here with the level 2, and check it out with the Scorpion here. We get a really nice meta snipe there. Some permanent stats on the Tiger. Of course, it's really only triggering at this point when the Akhlut resummons, since I don't have mana on it to begin with. Now, when you have a Tiger Akhlut, since it is activating the ability twice, you do need 2 mana twice, so I need 4 mana, which is why it's nice to have the big mana pot in our pack. Face this interesting team with like double Kappa and stuff, and like Geometric Tortoise. We kill a Kappa there, and we both get Takushi. That's pretty crazy. That Mana Snipe was pretty clutch. We are going to take a dub here against Hyrola. I think that's how you pronounce that name. But here we go. We get the mana on it. Now, look at that. It's only been a couple turns. My Tiger's already 38-27, and it was like a level 1 Tiger for a while there. Like, it's crazy the amount of stat generation you can get on one pet at a time. Even though they get rid of my Mushroom there, like, we're still doing great. That is a huge, huge statted Tiger there. And thanks to the Mana Snipe, we get another dub. And now that we have the Tiger as a 50-39, at this point, I'm like, well, let's level up the Akhlut. I don't really need to scale the Tiger anymore, so let's scale the Abomination instead. I love the Abomination. We face a person with, they turned their Behemoth down to a 50-50, but they turned it to a Lionfish, which is pretty darn good for them. They're probably just going for Spider Crab achievement, hence the, weird, Behemoth getting transformed kind of thing going on. We'll take a draw, but look at that. Look at our Abomination now. It's a 36-31. And look at this level 1 Tiger. It's at 12-4. Check out its stats at the end of this battle. Just the amount of stat generation you can get on one pet is insane. Look at that. Oh, we get plus 12-12. Let's do it again. Boom. Now it's a 36-28 after one freaking turn. Yeah, we lose there, but honestly, I don't even care. My stats are amazing. Let's just bring in another Tiger. Screw it. If we lose, we can find another one, and then we could transform it instead. Reposition a little bit, get some stats onto a new Tiger. Now we just have a ton of stats everywhere. Based on a Blue Jay team with the Corn Cobs. It's only got a few feed triggers, but they do have a lot better equipment than me, and they get a huge burst in stats there, but our stats are also really good, and we barely get a draw thanks to our Mana Snipe. So guess what? We have 3 giant Tigers that now we can just roll for some Compedos. Oh, look at that. Bakunawa, you love to see it. And hey, if we lose, let's get another Compedo. Dude, Akhlut putting in the nasty work. This tall scaling is insane. What are we going to face here on 9 wins? It's a trumpet scaling team from Dilla Globob 35, I think how you pronounce it. Markor, another pet. I think I used it in a video as well that has also flown under the radar. It's kind of at the same time as Akhlut. Can actually generate a lot of stats when you have stuff like Tiger and Anubis repeating its ability. It's it's the wide scaler as a counterpart to Akhlut's tall scaling. The Sleepy from the Bacchanal is actually coming super clutch here. Help us live a lot longer against this team than we probably should have. They get a ton of stats once again, but they run out of trumpets, so Nurse Shark doesn't do anything. And then we're going to clean them up thanks to the Sleepy. And that's going to be Try Hard Tuesdays. Hope you all enjoyed. I know it's been a while since the last Try Hard Tuesdays. Oh my gosh, look at that Tiger. 50-49. I'm telling you guys, this Akhlut pet is pretty darn good. I'll have the pack code in the description, one who wants to try this out themselves. And hey, maybe I'll think of some more cool ideas for Try Hard Tuesdays. Now we're getting back into not just doing only achievement hunting. That's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.